What do I want to do? I'm good at almost everything. And this is us almost every time when we are faced with multiple options, good options, things that we are good at, right? By the way, if you're good at so many things or know how to do a lot of things, thumbs up to you. If you watched the previous episode, I may not need to introduce this episode to you. But if you've not watched, well, I'll still introduce it. And to everybody, welcome back to Showers of Ìbùkún Podcast. It's great to have you here again, and I'm glad to be here as well. Welcome here, where the goal is for you to be at peace in every way, every day. So tell me, are you at peace today? What happened today? Hope nobody crashed into your way or made you angry or got you on your nerves. Anyway, you're here now, so congratulations. Okay, so today we are picking up from where we stopped the last time. Remember, we're talking about why it is important for us to specialize, even though we have many abilities, even though we have multi talent, we have a lot of things that we know how to do or that we would like to do. So today we're looking at how. How can we specialize? I know how to do so many things. I remember I had a junior in secondary school who was really good at almost all the subjects. She was really smart. And at the time, she was supposed to either go to the science, art, or commercial department. She was like, I don't know what department to go to. What do I want to do? I'm good at almost everything. And this is us almost every time when we are faced with multiple options, good options, things that we are good at, right? By the way, if you're good at so many things or know how to do a lot of things, thumbs up to you, and thumbs up to everybody, because I know, like I said in the last video, there's rarely anyone who cannot do more than one thing. So how do we specialize? How do we specialize? The first way that we can specialize is cast your bread on the waters. Lay your options out. Lay out your talent. Spread them out. See them. Define what exactly they are. Look, a lot of time we just have different ideas popping up in our heads, and we're like overwhelmed. We're like, this one is coming, that one is coming. Look, lay them out. You can actually write them out. Define what each of them are. There are so many things, but spread them out, because sometimes you just assume because they're in your head, you think you know what it is you want to do. But it is until you lay them out and you see them, then you find out that, I thought this is something I knew how to do. I didn't know that, I don't really know much about this or something. So spread them out, define them, table them before you, see what exactly these ideas are. And the next thing to do is you evaluate them to see which aligns with the current phase of life that you're in. Remember, we said one of the reasons why we need to specialize is that life is in phases. We have different seasons of life. We are moving from one phase of life to the other. So you need to evaluate, okay, I have all of this, amazing options, but which of them aligns with my season, the phase of life I am in, what I'm currently doing. Maybe you're currently working, or you're currently a mom, or you're currently schooling, and you have these different ideas. And maybe you have an idea of you want to write a book, or you have an idea that, I want to start a transport company. I want to own rides, that people can just order. But you're a student, you're wondering that, does that fit into what I want to do now? Or your mom, and you have an aspiration to still maybe pursue your PhD, and you're wondering, is this the right time that I can do this? You want to evaluate them. Yes, you can do all things. You're amazing, right? But at the same time, you evolve to focus on one thing with incredible focus. So you want to evaluate this thing if they align with the phase of life that you're in. And now another thing you want to do is you connect these things, these ideas, these abilities, connect them with your trajectory. Look at, where are you coming from? What are the things that have played out consistently in your life journey? You want to see that which of these ideas connect with, oh, I see that this is actually a trend. This is something that I've been doing. This is something that I usually play out in my life. So you want to connect this idea or this thought with this thing and see that, does it match? Does it match? Now, there's a book that I highly recommend you read, a very interesting book. Maybe because I love storytelling, number one, and because it's just a really thought-provoking book. And it's called The Alchemist. If you've not read it, I think you should read it. So this book plays out a picture of a shepherd who was going through different journeys in search of his personal legend. And he would go from different places to places. This illustrates the seasons we talked about. He would go from one place to the other, different places. And at the end of the day, in fact, at some point he suffered. At the end of the day, at the end of this book, his personal legend, which is actually like his treasure or his purpose or what he wants to do, that he's pursuing, he was directed back to where he actually started his journey from. This tells you that oftentimes what we end up being fulfilled at or feeling fulfilled in doing is something that is connected to something that had always been on our mind, something that we had always desired to do. Maybe as a child, you used to love to speak a lot, or you just like playing with babies, or you just like reading books, or you just like writing. A lot of accomplished or successful people now, when they are telling their story, they will say, oh, maybe a successful artist, musician, they will tell you that, oh, I started singing since I was 3, or I started playing the keyboard since I was 5 or something. You find out that what you are eventually going to do or be fulfilled doing is connected to something that you had always desired to do. So that thing that you will be fulfilled at is just an advanced version of that thing that you had always desired as a child, or where you're coming from. So you want to connect your desires with your trajectory and see if it actually aligns. These things help you to streamline. And I'm not saying that you have to specialize in just one thing for your whole life. Like I said, life is in seasons. At one point, you may just want to specialize in one thing because this is what pertains to where I am at the moment. So it even helps you to be consistent because it's something that you've seen always play out, and so you can make your decisions easier that way. I mean, I'm all out for blazing the trail or thinking out of the box, doing something magical. But look, no matter how magical, you should still be able to streamline it to something. That thing, if it doesn't connect with the core of your being, you'd you oftentimes not feel successful or feel fulfilled doing that thing. And the last one, of course, you should be able to guess it, is that after you've taken your ideas and thought through all of these things, probably by now your options should have reduced, right? And when your options have reduced, maybe it has reduced to you, they've reduced to like 3, 2, or 1, then go all out. Come on, explore them. Explore. If it comes down to one, then explore whatever it is at that time. Oh, sit with it. Sit with it. Explore it. Learn about it. Feast on it. Gather as much knowledge as you can on that idea or that ability that you find useful for that particular time of your life. So, guys, I hope this has been able to help you to now go back, or you would go back to look at the different abilities that you have and better organize your thought, streamline your options, and be able to decide what exactly you should be doing at each time. This way, you're able to approach your desires, your aspiration in a from a place of stability. Your mind is stable, your mind is at peace, you're not overwhelmed, and you're able to give effective effort. You're able to give yourself effectively to that thing, as opposed to just being haphazard and being everywhere. Right, guys, I trust that you have learned from this video and you would share with as many people as you can. So don't forget to like this video, leave your comments, let me know what you're going to be doing from now on or how this has helped you. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.